Finish sleeves lengths. Coat sleeves are received unfinished. Wearer sleeves will be marked in advance by the fitter or tailor. All finished sleeved hems are turned under 2 inches and clean finished with the lining that will hang about 3/4 inch past the attached seam. Or blind stitch lining to sleeves, making sure the pick stitching does not show on the outer shell and you have enough line ease for sleeves to hang properly without bunching. Special note: before finishing the sleeve hem, add on 8 patches, bars, stripes, or braids in accordance to the wear guide. To shorten sleeves, mark with chalk on the right side of the garment where the finished hem is pinned by the tailor. Use a metal ruler to help you get a straight line and to ensure all the marks are the same distance from the raw edge of sleeves. Smooth out the sleeve lining along the outer sleeve fabric, making sure the lining is not twisted inside the sleeve. You want to make sure everything is laying flat and smooth. Use a 2-inch metal or plastic ruler to place at the finished hemline to mark the cut line for hem allowance. Cut away excess fabric of both lining and fabric. If you are not sure about cutting all layers at one time, baste or pin the sleeve fabric to finish hem marks and trim lining around the hemline of the sleeve. Then cut off excess materials at the cut line of shell. Push the lining fabric up into the sleeves to get the fabric out of the way, before adding detailing to sleeves if needed. Important note: there should be 7 inches of interface already added to the sleeves. Additional interfacing may need to be added if sleeves are shortened, where the required interfacing depth could not secure stitches for braid or stripe placement. Back tack all sleeve seams of shell fabric and lining to keep the seams from splitting apart before finishing the sleeve hem. Press the sleeves of finished hem marks. If any stripes, braids, or bars need to be sewn near the finished sleeved hems, this is a perfect time to measure for placement and attaching before sewing the lining to the shell. Note: follow the instructions for placing braids, bars, etc. Refer to the wear guide for placements. Smooth out the sleeve lining and make sure it's laying smooth with the outer sleeve. Pin lining seam to shell seam, making sure the lining is not twisted within the sleeves. Pull sleeves inside out, and with a seam ripper, very carefully open the inside lining starting approximately 3 inches from the armhole seam and make about a 6-inch opening. Reach inside the opening to pull the raw hem edges through. But make sure you grab and pin the sleeve inseams and outseams together. Make sure nothing is twisting. Reinsert pins going perpendicular to the end of the sleeve to hold the seams together. Sew the lining and outer material with a 3/8 inch seam allowance, starting at the inseam, continuing all around to finish its starting point. This will clean finish the raw edges of both lining and outer material. Where you pin the inseam hem to match the inseam and outseam, Machine back tack 3 to 4 stitches, a couple of rows to secure the hem in its proper place. Tuck the hem back through the open inseam of lining. Pull through to form the finished hem of the sleeve with lining attached. Make sure the lining does not hang below outer sleeve hem. Sew the open lining close with the edge stitch. Smooth the lining along with the outer sleeve to make sure the sleeve is not twisted, and press lining at hem. Repeat the process to the second sleeve. Press both sleeves.